Infrastructural development remains a crucial deciding factor in socio-economic development of any state, and to this end, the governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, decided to provide various infrastructures in every part of the state to ensure that there is even development across the state. Recently, Prince Dapo Abiodun moved the train of commissioning to Itori in Ewekoro local government area of the state, where he commissioned a major township road and a set of lock-up shops for the benefit of the people. Governor Abiodun at the commissioning affirmed that his administration would not relent at fixing all major roads which are in deplorable conditions to make life comfortable for the people. Prince Dapo Abiodun said the reconstruction of the road was in fulfillment of the promise made during his campaign in 2019, adding that the essence of governance is to serve the good people of the state.
This administration that was voted in on the 29th of May 2019 has continued to be a promise-keeping administration. Way back in 2018 we were campaigning. All we could promise them was that they should vote for us and that our promises will be kept and fulfilled. Today, I come here with all sense of humility, beating my chest that those promises that we made to you because of campaign, by His grace, we are keeping those promises. Today we are here to commission the Itori Township Road. This is the first administration in this state in a long time that is ensuring that people-oriented projects abound across the length and breadth of the state. There is no local government in this state that we don't have at least one road, Some have two, some have three, some have four. This is what we promised you, because you are the ones that have voted us into office. This is what you voted for. We're not doing you a favor. We are only here to do exactly what you want us to do.
He told the people and the party faithfuls who thronged the commissioning that it would soon commence the construction of affordable houses in Itori, the headquarters of Ewekoro local government, adding that agreement would soon be reached between the Ogun State government and the federal government on ways to find lasting solution to the deplorable condition of Abeokuta-Ota Lagos Road, and promised that the road will soon wear a new look.
This is a very strategic local government. We should have affordable house units here because this is an industrial local government. And our call affordable housing units. By the grace of God, between now and the next 18 months, this your road will wear a new look. By the grace of God, you know that I have done everything humanly possible. This road is a federal road. So also is Shagamu Abeokuta. So also is Ekpe Ijebode. So also is Agbara Aton. But the question to ask is, why is it this road is the only one that we have not been able to reconstruct? The answer is simple. Because the federal government insisted that this road is under contract and we should not touch it. We've done everything. We've negotiated with them. We've offered. We've put money on the table saying we want to partner with you. Our people are suffering on this road. We cannot sit down and appear like we are an irresponsible administration and watch our people suffer in vain. I'm sure that in the next few months, we will reach an agreement with the federal government that will bring respite to our people. Please continue to bear with us.
The Olu of Itori, Oba Abdulfatai Akamo, is evidently joyful for what the government did in his domain, thanked the governor, and hinted that the road had been in a deplorable condition for a long time as it has been neglected by the previous administrations in the state.
The only governor, Tatunini Ogun State, that when the stakeholder calls, he picks the call. And when we are sleeping, you kept walking. Baba, Ajede Konija Kokushiwo. Itawashi, Alale Tori, Ajede Agbe. We say a very big thank you, sir.
Traditional rulers, politicians, administrators and people from all walks of life could not hide their joy and spoke on Prince Dapo Abiodun's penchant for infrastructure provisions across the state.
It is very exciting to be with Governor today, and I can tell you, since 1976, there is no governor that do continuity in any project. This is the first governor that continued from where his successors left it and made sure he completed it without any problem on it. Some governors will leave the projects if they come into the power, But this one, Prince Dapo Abiodun, never leave any project untouched. He made sure he completes all the projects that his successor leaves.
Governor Dapo Abiodun is very quiet, very gentle. He doesn't speak louder, but his work speaks for him. Anywhere you see yellow roof, yellow building or whatever, Dapo is working. Even I follow him to almost 4 or 5 places, even in Ijebuland, not only in Egba Central here, even at Yewa, that he has commissioned a lot of roads. And when you see it, a very solid one, not just do it. And the man is working. Even on the education and everything, he's trying.
What is very peculiar about Dapo Abiodun, that is a silent performer. He doesn't make noise. And that is why you can see all these performances throughout the 20 local governments of the state.
As mothers, when you see your children doing well, you're always happy. He has done wonderfully well, and he's still doing, and we know he's still going to do more. We know he's a man of vision, and that's why we are out to support him.
The high point of the event was the cutting of the tape by Governor Abiodun to inaugurate the road for the use of the people.
This plaque was unveiled in commemoration of the commissioning of Itori Township Road in Ewekoro local government by me, His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun MFR, Governor of the State, on this day, Tuesday, 10th day of January 2023, to the glory of God and the socio-economic development of this local government and the entire state. Ibega Ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn.
Subsequently, the commissioning train moved to Odeda local government, where a 5.7-kilometer road spanning from Kemta Idi-Aba in Abeokuta South local government to Ilugun Kemta and Somorin in Obantoko area of Odeda local government area of the state. At the commissioning of the road, Prince Dapo Abiodun has this to say.
Today is another historic day in the annals of Ogun State's history. We are here yet again. This will be the 2nd time this week. The 3rd time the last 7 days that we are commissioning another landmark infrastructural project. And this time, it is the Kemta Somorin Road. This commissioning is holding today, for the avoidance of doubt, today 18th Wednesday of January 2023. I recall when I was here on the 4th of July 2021. What did I come to do? I came to commission our 4th pilot housing project, the Kemta housing project. I remember when I came here to commission that project, àwọn èèyàn bí wípé governor nígbà wọn lè kó àwọn ilé yìí nígbà wọn lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ because that project we built within the first 100 days of this administration. It was one of the marks of our inclusive and participatory governance. We consulted with our people. We asked them, what kind of housing project would you want us to build for you? And the reason was very simple. When we assumed that is, there were housing projects on ground that nobody bought, war or abandoned. And we did not want to make that kind of mistake. And they told us. So we took their suggestions on board and we built these houses as a pilot. Before we completed them, they were all sold out. The success of our housing project in Ogun State started right here in Kemta. When I came here to commission, I saw the state of the road leading to this place. And I promised the community, I said to them, the next time I'm going to come here, I will come and inspect the ongoing construction of this road. I'm sure KBAC did not believe me. Neither did Vale believe me. But I came back. I came to inspect the construction of the road, and I said to them, I'm sure you think it's because of Professor Wole Soyinka. I said, well, that may not be too far from the truth. But this road construction is in line with our promise. Our promise of being people-oriented and providing infrastructure that will benefit the good people of Ogun State.
Governor Dapo Abiodun further assured the people of the state that his administration will provide more infrastructure facilities in fulfillment of his electoral promises.
This is your administration. We are only here by the grace of God and by the collective will of all of you. We've only been in office for 3 years and 7 months. It is not a long time. The infrastructural deficit that we met is so deep that it will take more than 8 years to even begin to, correct everything. Even in 4 years, we cannot correct all the deficits in Odeda local government alone. How much more the entire Ogun State? But you know what we have done? We've demonstrated that we're a promise-keeping administration. We have a road project, at least one, in every local government. This local government has 2. We have the Bonogu-Pajo Road, which is about almost 6 or 7 kilometers, and we have this road. And that is just a clear example that if we made these promises and we have come here to commission this road, then you can expect that we will continue the same way and keep our promises. I know that there are still a few other roads that need attention. Most of them are Patagosi Shaggy, Patagosi Obeji, mainly. Most of them within 1 week, I will begin the construction of that road that leads to Obeji Ward. I told you.
The Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, while welcoming guests to the event, has this to say.
The commissioning of Somorin Kemta Road is yet another giant stride of the present administration in the state, which is also being extended to the nooks and crannies of the 3 senatorial districts. Bring all the memory lane, you will all recall that the present administration, under the able leadership of President Abiodun MFR, Governor of Ogun State, previously commissioned a number of road projects in Ogun Central District, cutting across several local government areas. This include Airline Road, Okilanto Road, in Abeokuta South, Kemta Idi-Aba Road in Abeokuta South, and Obafemi Owode local government area. Ewekoro Road in Obafemi Owode in local government area, and Itori Township Road in Ewekoro. Again, to the glory of the Almighty God, His Excellency is here today to commission Somorin Kemta Road, while other roads in the state will be commissioned in due course for the benefit of the people of the district. The road being commissioned today is furnished with drainage and culvert to prevent sudden damage as bitter experience of the motorists and residents of the area due to the terrible state before and the coming thing of the past. Also, the construction of this road saw major flooding issue within the area. More so, it brings prompt and on-inner emergency services along the route, as well as reduction in the rate of accidental occurrence.
Jan Strides caught up with some indigents of the local government who are in the executive and the legislative council, as well as other dignitaries, and they bore their minds on the benefit of the road.
It's just one of the numerous infrastructural development that has taken place in Ogun State, and because of that, we are very happy. It shows a lot of acceptance from our people. You can see people are in happy, jubilating mood, and they are very impressed about what has been done over the last 3 years. We've been in an environment where people expect more from us, and we are in an environment where people are satisfied and they are very happy. So this is one of the areas where we are very glad that our desire and the desire of the people meet together and we'll be able to do the construction of the road.
It has been of immense value to us. Since this road was constructed, we have witnessed free movement of traffic, even though people from Obantoko axis are using this road, yet it has made flow of traffic very smooth in this environment. And apart from that, it has also made our environment, the value of our environment to increase, because you can see many shops springing up. So it has affected business. Business has been on the rise since this road was constructed. From Kemta to Somorin before usually take us like 30 to 40 minutes before we could run through. But now, within 5-10 minutes, you are through. So the advantage is enormous. We can't even finish mentioning it. But there is one thing I want the people using this road to take note of. People are already overspeeding on this road, especially at this Ilugun end. The people coming from Somorin end, most of the time, when they are coming, they are not mindful of people going towards Somorin, and there is usually almost accident on a daily basis.
This is the first time in the history of the state that we are seeing developmental roads being constructed along the senatorial district. It has never happened. Number one, it will help economic activities. Number two, it will enable movement from one place to the other and other multiplier effects that we can think of. It's really a good thing.
We really appreciate the governor for commissioning this Somorin Kemta road. We have never witnessed this in the history of any governor in Ogun State. No ever governor has ever commissioned any project like road in Obantoko, our domain. So we are very happy, we are much elated for His Excellency for doing this to us. We so appreciate him and we are expecting him to do more, as there are a lot of road that is need to be done. Really appreciate His Excellency for this.
This is the best governor I've never seen over since I'm in Ogun State. He do many roads in Ogun State here. Schools, other development. He's the best governor.
You know, it's a steady bypass and it has taken a lot of traffic off the normal Obantoko road, the axis. So it's a very shortcut and we are very grateful to the governor for doing it or for having done it. And you know, this place is the residence of one of our illustrious sons in Ogun State, Professor Wole Soyinka. And this is where he votes. His polling booth is just over there. He registered there, he votes there. And for the governor to have done this is a very good gesture in respecting and honoring our heroes. Though he's not a hero that is dead, he's still a living hero, but he has been honored with the road and we are very grateful. It is a very great relief and we are still asking if His Excellency can connect this road to Madojutimi Junction. It will complete the circuit and it will go a long way in ameliorating the sufferings of our people.
I'm very, very delighted that His Excellency is visiting us here at Odeda local government. We want to appreciate him for all that he's been doing in Odeda. He's done some roads, the one we're commissioning today. He's also done the Odeda General Hospital and a few primary health centers. So his work in Odeda is not just limited to health or roads. We have the agricultural center, you know, the dairy farm in Odeda here as well. So the governor has done a lot for us in Odeda. So you can see us turn out en masse to welcome him for all his good works in Odeda.
Across the state, the Ogun State government has been completing projects that were left not completed by the previous administration, and we believe that government is continuous, so we should always fulfill all the projects that have started before we got into government, and that is what we are doing. This road has been completed now, and there are various roads that the Ogun State government is completing, and I'm sure dividends of democracy will be spread across the state. My advice for the people of Odeda and all the local governments is everything cannot be done at the same time. We should be a little bit more patient with the government. When you have a government that is at least doing something, you know that it will get to your turn very soon.
Indeed, it has been so justifiably. Ogun State has been the most peaceful state in Nigeria, has been affirmed by His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari in his visitation, and it has been justifiable based on the last award His Excellency received as a peace ambassador. It has become so peaceful with enabling environment for all indigent residents and investors to strive conveniently without any intimidation. Indeed, our governor has emerged as Mr. Infrastructure with infrastructural project across all the 20 local governments of Ogun State. We are also here in Odeda to commission a road. That's justifiably. And there is no local government or even one in this state that has not benefited from the infrastructure of the Excellency President Dr. Abiodun, and which we have been commissioning. My advice to the people is to embrace peace and love each other as we are approaching this electionary period.
We are very grateful and we are commending Mr. Governor for his well-done job. It's going to enhance and boom the economy of this area, and everybody is joyful for his own wonderful things Mr. Governor has been doing to us. We need to make use of this road. We have to be very careful and we must be able to maintain the standard of this road. Also, we must be able to obey the traffic rule.
Indeed, People-oriented projects are true dividends of democracy that citizens could directly benefit from, and this the governor has promised to provide for the people of the state. The state is now being turned around with the provision of road infrastructure in all local governments of the state. With this, it is certain that the state economy is turning around for good, as Ogun is now an industrial hub of repute.